Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 155 with me, Sid, and I have been out here exploring for hours, looking for one of those with one of those. We found a Guardian spawner. Now, let me just, Eldritch Guardian. So, let me just show you where we are. I've actually been as far north as I've ever been, probably as far west as I've ever been. I came over this way. I've been all the way around here. I've checked out all of these. Yeah, I've been all over the shop looking for one of those guys. And now I need to go and try and capture him. I've got no idea how much damage this guy does. He's not too bad. Did I get him? I crashed. Damn it. Let's see whether we got him. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I'm going back in. I've got no idea whether this worked or not. I may immediately crash again, or I may find that it's empty. It's bloody empty. You can't capture them in that. And now this thing is not spawning any. Oh, that is annoying. Did I have... Got a moving, got a teleport. I haven't got a capturing wand. Damn you. To heck. I'm back. Whether you can... No. Apparently... Oh, yes. For what good it would do me. Okay, well, I'm going to have to continue. Well, I'm going to have to go back home. We're going to have to try a capturing wand, seeing as we can't use the flasks. So what I will do is on the way back home, seeing as back home is now off. Let's have a look. Kind of that way. I'm going to have to go and see if we can't find another one. I mean, this has taken me... I've probably been at this a couple of hours just to try and find that one. So, yeah, that's going to be entertaining. Mostly I'm finding them with the knights and the wizardy things. The cultists, that's the word I was looking for. Otherwise known as wizardy things, or empty. Ow. That's a pig. And there's no doubt about that. That is an absolute pig. Well, anyway, we know where we need to get to. I'm going to head back. I've actually got plenty of food. I have things. My jetpack's a little bit worn, so we probably want to give that a nice recharge, and I'll go and get a capturing one, which I probably should have brought with me in the first place, and we'll try again. See you in a bit. Right, it occurred to me that a capturing wand isn't going to help me anyway, because even if I capture one in a capturing wand, they've got no means of making a spawner with that, because it needs to be a soul vial to actually capture the thing to then transfer to the spawner to make the powered spawner. However, what I did notice was the one that I found didn't have a guardian and wasn't spawning in it. It wasn't until I hung around it and slept through the night that it actually spawned a guardian. So I wonder whether that may be the key, that you have to be around the thing first thing in the morning. So this is the nearest one we have. It's near our spider spawner and the bauxite mine, which we we never mined it all out because we've got so much aluminium. We'll never need any more aluminium again. By the way, I got the quarry while I was out as well. Probably worth mentioning because it wasn't doing anything, and yeah, why not, eh? So I'm going to just try this as an experiment, because if I can, it's going to be a pain if it's the only way to spawn these is to actually sleep around them and then get them to spawn and kill them in the morning and then have to wait a day. But there's a couple which are very close together, which means I could potentially get 2 spawning a day, which might be an option. It may not. That may not be anything related to this at all. So I think we are going to have to draw a line into the sand under the idea of ever getting to the Outlands. I just don't think it's going to be feasible. The Guardians are not spawning. Without Guardian spawning, I can't get the eyes. Without the eyes, of course, we can't do anything. And yeah, that is a pain. So I'm a bit gutted about that. I was quite looking forward to trying the Outlands in red steel art with the kit we've got. Although the head crabs would probably be brain crabs or whatever, you know the ones I mean. They would potentially be somewhat annoying because they're pretty annoying normally. So them not being annoying would be very surprising indeed. Yeah, that is a bit of a bummer, because we can't go here. That, I'm fairly certain, requires me to research all the 1 cores. Golems, as I've said, we do want to do, or potentially want to do. I'm not entirely sure what I'd use them for, though. I mean, you can have let's have a look. For example, you can do a harvest golem, butcher golem, fishing golem, guard golem. You can obviously do golems to empty, sorting. I mean, the harvest, presumably he will maybe do things. Travelling trunk might be worthwhile having, but we really are nearing the end of what we need. So I also need to eat. So let me just have a little think, and I shall be back in a mo. Alright, so I was right. I needed to have all of the staff cores researched to unlock that one. Which now I need 12 more pre-cantation, which means I need 12 more of that, and I've only got 16 of this left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And then I need 9 more vacuous, which that's easy, I've got plenty of that. 7, 8, 9. That should give me 12 of those. Oh no, I haven't got enough auto. Oh man. Well, how the hell do we going to sort that one out? I could eat knowledge fragments. That would be one way. We could actually build the scanner. So, long story short, I think we are approaching. Sorry for the creaky, groany sounds, but I think we are approaching the end of this series. There are a few things I would like to do before we finish this. One is to actually have the mage back, which I mentioned in yesterday's episode. Bit of that, yeah, well, a bit more of that, a bit more of that. Now, how much we got? Probably not enough. In fact, I don't need to. I can just. Ooh, instrumentum. 9 instrumentum and we're good. Yeah. And to be honest, we really are kind of reaching the end of this. Auto. Oh, you're kidding me. The fact we can't get out to the Outlands is annoying. So yeah, that's kind of annoyed me a lot, and I'm of the opinion that we should be able to. Now I know for a fact if we take us, I'm just going to go to a test wall. I want to try something out. Now this technically is cheating, but I really do want to do the Outlands in this pack, and the only way I can think of doing that is, well, two ways. I could cheat and get those Eldritch Eye, which is a drop from killing Guardians, so I could make a Guardian spawner. I could just get 4 of those and go for it. And I'm in two minds. What I think I will do is this. Let me know in the comments what your opinion is on cheating in 4 of these so we can go out to the Outlands and finish the series with a bang. Bear in mind, the last time I went to the Outlands in any series, I died horrendously. It was the end of the series, but we're reaching the end anyway. So let me know what you think. In the meantime, I'm going to eat, drink, and be merry. No, I am going to start pulling together the stuff to make a MagneticCraft engine, I think. Combustion engine. I may make the other ones as well. Let me get that together and I'll be back with you in a mo. Alright, I'm making steel gear parts. That's my first job. These are for a Buildcraft combustion engine. I'm going to make all 3 combustion engines, and we're going to try those oils out independently of them all. So I'm using the electric furnace to do the work there, and then we'll need to make the actual center bits as well, but that's fairly straightforward. We need plastic sheets, we need iron sheets, double iron sheets, all sorts of bits and pieces to make this work, but I think we've got everything to do that, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so I shall be, well, I'll get these done and be back in a mo. Alright, just about got the gears ready. I'm also heating this up to do some forging work. Got a few other bits and pieces together. We're just waiting on this one. So I've heated these up to yellow white to welding temperature. Now we're just waiting for these to reach welding temperature and get them out before they melt. We'll take them up a bit higher than that. And then obviously that needs to get up to working temperature, which right, bang bang weld, bang bang weld. Yeah, did my usual trick, whacking a bit of something or other in there. This needs to get up to temperature, so I'm going to run that. In the meantime, I'm going to use a rolling mill to make some double iron sheets, and that should, it's not quite like that, let me do that. That should give me 6 double iron. Does that sound right? Doesn't 2, yeah, that's right, 6 double iron. It's alright, get there eventually. Give me long enough. Yeah, so these are going to be coming out, and again this is all for this bit, so that will make us the Buildcraft combustion engine. The bit we got cooking is to make the basic gear, and then this is easy enough as well, nothing major there. Let's just go back in there, click that one through, and then we can take those and do that. That should give me 6 single sheets. That iron should be fine. Iron doesn't tend to melt in the forge, so unless you use the piston on it, so That's always a good thing. And we'll do those. And that should see us all the way through to the combustion engine. Or at least one of them, anyway. I just want to try all three. I want to see which work with this, with these heavy and light oils. You know, curiosity really. And yeah, so that should, all things being equal, give me a Buildcraft combustion engine. Cool. One down, 2 to go. With a bit of luck, we'll have an iron ingot that is now up to temperature. We do, so we'll pop you in there. We want to make that, and that should be that, which is about the easiest recipe you get. I don't think it's possible for that to fail, to be honest. And we're going to use that one to make those, which is just sticks. Okay, hopefully we'll have a few. Yeah, we've got plenty. So we've got those. I don't think it's just quicker just to throw these on the ground, you know. In you go. Alright, then we've got electrical steel. I probably haven't got any electrical steel. So, and that is, if I remember, silicon, coal dust and iron. So we've got coal dust, 1, 2, 3. We've got silicon, we just need 3 iron. That'll get us those. And we'll pull the rest of the stuff together for that, which should be pretty good. Not that one. That one. That should make us the electrical. The fluid tank is iron, bars and glass. That's simple enough. The machine chassis is simple enough. And we just need a piston for that. So, with a bit of luck, there's our 3. Let me go and pull the rest together. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, with no more fuss than that, we should have everything we need to make that one, combustion engine from Ender.io. Finally, we need this one, so let's have a look. Battery is iron and 2 copper, and some silicon. That uses 3. Okay, let's have a look. Uses 3, 4, 5 iron there, and 1, 2 more copper, plastic sheet, and then 4 more iron, I think. And then we're into redstone. Oh, copper coils as well. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 too many. Doesn't matter, but you know, symmetry and all that. Copper coils makes 4, so that should be fine. So pop the magnetic craft stuff back in there. We should have sulfur kicking around somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is that. That. Get there eventually. That and 1 and 2. So there's our battery. That we need lapis and red. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Okay, lapis in the corners. Redstone and iron. 2 of. Then we take 3 of those, and those. Gives us the motor, and what we got left, plastic sheet. Need to sleep though. Okay, and then we can head over to the oil platform and get that done, and we will see how this. Obviously, the MagneticCraft is going. Oh, come here, you swine. Thank you. MagneticCraft one is also going to require, if we use that one, and of course, you know, rationally speaking, the MagneticCraft one is the one that's most likely to work with all these fuels, because of course it's a MagneticCraft fuel with a MagneticCraft machine. However, theory never. Some couple of plastic sheets. Well, good, cool, and then we'll be able to answer the time immemorial question. We will know without the shadow of the doubt. This has got lots of stuff going on. That's fine. Excellent, excellent. Oh, and that's gone out to here. And then we can do the crafting of that, which is iron, motor, battery, sheets. And of course the we'll do it back at the well, that didn't work very well. Alright, well, I'll see you when we get back there. I was hoping to swoop cunningly over, but yeah, not meant to be. See you in a mo. Alright, I've got a problem, and I don't know whether this is going to be possible. No, it's not. I basically got unnatural hunger, which means I need to eat rotten flesh, and I can't, because oh, I also need to drink, otherwise I'm really going to start suffering. So basically, yeah, I've got to consume food, oh, and water at a fair old rate of knots. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. And I need to get near a water source, because there's not enough water in this to get me through this for about 4 minutes. So guess what I'm going to be doing for 4 minutes? I could be in trouble here. I've just noticed my hit point totals are going down dramatically as well. I've got 2 minutes to go. I'm going to die. There's no doubt about it. We are going to be dead in a few moments. Intermod compatibility is a complete and utter pain in the backside. Oh crap, I've run out of food again. We may get away with this. No, we're not going to get away with this. Go back up, up, up. Oh man, this is not fun. Eat another sandwich quick. Keep drinking. Will we survive? I honestly don't know the answer. I do know that we're in trouble though. I mean, we've nearly gone through. I made this batch of food right back at before we started this episode. It's not worn off yet. I've still got a pink tinge to my vision. What we got left? 7 seconds. I think we'll live. What the hell happened to my... Oh my god, it is just basically wiped out my my food balance mix. Jesus. That was not good. That's going to take ages to get back. Oh God. Oh well. I think I'll be doing that probably between episodes somehow. Passing the time, passing the day. Let me pop you on the top there, and this is light oil, and it is generating 25, generating 80 RF per tick with light oil. Okay, that's interesting. Not vastly interesting, but interesting. Oh man, can I eat some more of that? Get me back up a little bit higher. God, I can't believe how close I came to kicking the bucket there. That was not good. Right. So light oil will work with that generator. Now here's a question. I'm going to need a fluid pipe, I think, for that. Will light oil work with this one? No. Didn't quite want that much, but there you go. That needs a signal, doesn't it, to run? We should be able to do it with this though. So it appears that these that's running. There's no animation, but it's running. What did it say it was? 80. So same basic power. I'm going to take that away. I'm just going to pop you back down there. You should be empty at that, and I can grab my bucket and give that. That's full of juice, so you know, not much I can do about that, but I can at least test the heavy oil with this one. Give me you. Give me you. Put the heavy down. No, that's an extract. I got a little bit of juice, and heavy generates 60 RF per tick. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's interesting in itself, in and of itself, I should say. That's the heavy again. Let's see what happens when we pump a little into this. In fact, I'm going to borrow this time. So both of these work as fuel sources. That's a extract. And that's generating heat. And then it's storing it. Okay, it's pretty cool. Right, well, we've kind of proved that that will work. I'm not sure how long I have been going, but there we go. We'll have a quick screenshot. That will do for our screenshot for the episode. I'm going to check how long I've been recording, and I'll be back in a mo. Yeah, I think we're going to call it that. Next episode, I am going to work on the oil platform, storing the these oils and all the various bits, and also trying to get myself back to the point where I've actually got a full mix of food. Because right now, if you guys go, hey, cheat in the Eldritch Eyes and go to the Outlands, there is no way I'm going with 932 hit points. With red armor or not, I want to be back being a bear. So yeah, and I hope that particular thing never comes back again, because that was horrible. to say the least. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.